Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 7. So, this is my first interlude video in which I'm going to be recruiting immigrants for my town, Dialac. And this guy right in front of me, this little bar dude here, he is going to be the first immigrant I recruit for this video. Now, the way this is going to work, I'm going to just explain it very briefly, is that you don't have to go to immigrant spots throughout the entire world. Believe it or not, the chance of an immigrant appearing at any of these spots is equally the same. So, for example, I could just keep coming back to this one spot here and recruiting people from this one spot over and over again. But the key is that in order to be able to keep doing that, I'm going to have to save and reset the game. At least as far as I understand, that's how it works. Because otherwise, this, whoever would appear here, whatever NPC immigrant that would appear in this spot here, would not appear until I do that. The other thing is that I currently have a total, at least by my count, a total of 8 immigrants recruited, and in order to upgrade the town to the next level, I need to get a total of 10. So after I recruit this guy, I will have only one more left to, go up to the next level. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's talk to him. My dream is to build a big amusement park for the world to enjoy. I've been looking for someplace suitable, but this place doesn't seem appropriate either. Do you want to mention Dialec? Yes. Hero describes Dialec. A new town? I've got to see the place with my own eyes. My name is Rix, by the way. Thanks for the information. So the other thing is that I want to avoid permanent immigrants. That was a guy who I could potentially kick out in the future if I want to get like a different final form for the town. Anyways, that's how this is going to work. Every time I find an immigrant to recruit, I'm going to cut to that. And then every time the town upgrades, I'm going to cut to that. Now I can only, since this is disc 1, I can only recruit up to a total of 27 immigrants. So I'm going to have to keep that in mind as I go forward, but I'm going to try to hit that limit in this video. Okay, so believe it or not, this pig right here is the second one I'm going to be recruiting in this video. Do you want to mention Dialect? Yeah, sure. So now that we've done that, I'm going to go over to Dialect and see what has changed. Okay, here I am outside of Dialec. Let's see. So far, it seems like they've built a house, and they've started to build another house over there. And I don't know if that well is new or not, but we're going to find out if there are any items outside. No, not as far as I can tell. I'll talk to some of the people here. We've already talked to them before, though. I'm Norsha, the mushroom man from Lumen. I can't interest the people here in my mushrooms, so I'm looking for a new business to go into. Okay. I'm Barrow from Lumen. I came here looking for my brother. I still haven't found him yet, but I'll never give up. I moved here from Prage to my dream come true. I'm Beryl. I'm going to make the ultimate fruit someday. Let's talk to the pig. Oink, oink, oink. Okay. So there should be some items here. I've made sure that I knew exactly how many. There should be 2. I'm Cebu from Orf. I used to believe the lives of all humans and monsters were equal, but on my way here, monsters attacked me and I changed my mind. Monsters are our enemies. Go out there and give them a few good knocks for me, would you? Okay, so there's probably something in here, right? Yeah, 1 treasure chest unopened. I wonder who this guy is. A leather... What is that? Boxers or something? A kilt? I don't know. No special effects. Well, I'm not terribly surprised by that. I brought in my furniture, but it still doesn't have that honey feel. Maybe I need a carpet. Okay. Did he say honey or homie? Huh. Well, either way, I said honey, so doesn't matter. Okay, there should probably be something in a barrel in here or a cabinet. I'm Mrs. from Mentere. I'm getting pretty settled in this town. That's the one thing that's a little bit of a disadvantage is, like, if you get all the characters from one town, they could all end up saying the same thing. You know, I'm from Coastal, you know, that kind of thing. I'm Rex from Coastal. I hope to build an amusement park filled with games and easily merchandisable mascots. Okay, leather hat. So obviously this time it wasn't a big haul or anything, but as I build up the town, I'll get access to new stuff. So yeah, now I'm gonna go back to recruiting characters again. Okay, so I know I said I was going to go back to recruiting characters, but I decided that I better talk to Sim, who is the guy who we found at Dialac, you know, the immigrant town, when we first came back to the present and it was, you know, there. So let's talk to him very fast. I'm so excited. As you can see, houses are finally beginning to be built. Please continue to help Dialac develop. And then he has like a little diary over here. Hero secretly read the diary, page 1, the weather is fine today, it's too early to call it a town, but the population has been increasing thanks to Hero and the other party members. I vow to do my best for Dialect in spite of my old age. Okay, that doesn't say anything different. I thought that maybe the diary would update as you recruit more people, but yeah, now I'm going to go back to recruiting characters. Okay, so here's the next character. I think he's a dwarf or a halfling, I'm not sure which. I want to wake up at sunrise and live with nature. It would be a great life. Nature is calling me. Do you know of any place I can live with nature? Do you want to mention Dialac? Yeah, sure. Hero describes Dialac. This must be fate. Wait for me, promised land. I, Bisu, will be there soon. So this is actually in the basement of the armor shop in Coastal. So yeah, that brings up the total to 11 characters recruited. Now, just so you know, it's every 5 characters that are recruited that the town upgrades. So in this case, once I get to 15 characters recruited, it'll upgrade to the next level, and then I'll go back there and search for more treasure and stuff. Okay, so this time I'm in Esterd, and there is this pig that I'm gonna recruit, because why not? Do you want to mention Dialect? Yeah. There we go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and recruit the next character. This is 12, I think. That was the 12th recruit right there. Okay, so this is the next recruit. It's in Rexwood's Inn. And it's another halfling or dwarf or whatever. Cutting trees all day long gives my life meaning. I am Sabu, master of the axe. I want to help people. Do you want to mention Dialect? Yeah. Hero describes Dialect. What's that? A new town? Well, I'm off then. Thanks. So that makes 13. So yeah, on to the next place. Okay, so this is the next character right here. I love dancing. I'd be happy if I could just dance forever. But my dad wouldn't let me, so I ran away. I'm not ever going back home. I want to focus on my dream. Do you want to mention Dialect? Yeah, sure. This is in Orf, by the way, the item shop in Orf. You're so knowledgeable. Maybe that town would be a good place for me to start out in. My name is Lily. I hope to see you again someday. I remember I think in the earlier part of the Let's Plays, when I first came here in the present, I saw her appear here, or somebody appear here, or whatever, and I think it may have actually been the same kind of character model. And I went up the stairs, and then when I went back down the stairs, they weren't there. I was like, oh, I think I accidentally missed a recruitable character. Anyway, so now I'm going to move on to the next one. That makes 14, I believe. Yeah, that makes 14. This is the next character in Orf Inn. I am Rocco, and I've been traveling the globe drawing up a world map. I think I'm mostly finished, but I'm not sure I've really got every place there is. Do you want to mention Dialect? Yes. Hero describes Dialect. Good God, I didn't even know that that town existed. I'll have to go there right away. Okay, so now I have got a total of 15 characters, and I'm going to go back to Dialect to find out what has changed, and collect all the treasure chests and stuff. Here we are, outside of Dialect. Let's see. Okay, so they've added some more stuff, obviously. It looks like an item shop may have opened. For the most part, the characters that I've already recruited will always say the same things. It's a little bit annoying, but it's no big deal. Let's check out what this item shop has. So there's not really any reason to talk to the NPCs after I recruit them, for the most part. I'll try to avoid doing that unless I see an NPC that I think I recruited between upgrades of the town. Okay, there's a tiny medal. I only have, actually there are quite a few items in this this time because I have them listed. I wonder, did I? Hey, long time no see. I'm Miss Cham from Mardra. Teehee, you're looking good as always. I wonder why I didn't see her last time. That's weird. Let's go inside this little house here. Obviously, it's somewhat different. There's several treasure chests and stuff in here, which is quite crazy. 23 gold, okay. I'll gladly accept that. An evil pot. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but it's fine. I just need to destroy it, which should happen pretty fast here. Yeah. Yeah, they consider that to be like to be honest, I could have actually probably upgraded the town completely at the beginning of the game. Not the beginning, but as soon as I unlocked this place. But I decided to wait, so I don't know if waiting is gonna make the process faster or not. So far, it's been pretty fast. The treasure chest was empty. Okay. Now it's time to go in from this side to make sure. I'll use smell again. I'll talk to her since she seems to be new. Hello, I'm Lily from Orf. I'm happy to see you again. Dance training is tough, but as long as I stay here, I have a feeling I'll make it. I love this town. Leaving my parents forever was a good idea. I'm really glad I came here. Okay. This is a nice, quiet town. I'd like to build a house here someday. I forgot to talk to my party members. This town is a distinctive, rustic beauty. I guess it's more of a village. Perhaps it was that stone column that was attracting everyone to this place. Oh yeah? Hello there, I'm Rocco, the map maker you met in Orf. I'm not really done with my map making, but I've fallen oddly in love with this town. The only issue I have is, like, let's say, for example, the map maker guy, okay? It'd be cool if he could actually make you maps of dungeons and stuff that you could look at, because then you would actually have a reason to recruit him over other characters. But sadly, excuse me, that's not the case. Which sucks, because it's like, I want that to be the case. Let's see, what's inside this well here? Why does it seem like the well moved? Am I wrong? A fur hat, huh? Talk to this guy. I'm getting ready to open a new business here, but the store isn't ready yet, so it'll be a little while before I can open. Okay. Let's see, up here now. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but oh, I'll talk to this guy. Hey there, I'm Sabu from Rexwood. Remember me? My axe handling is as swift as ever. Okay, a life acorn, that's cool. I think that's all for the treasures outside. I'm Molan. I used to drift from town to town, but I finally settled down here. If not for you, I'd still be wandering around Dharma, a refugee from cleanliness and mental stability. Don't touch me. Okay. Jeesh. Oh, look at this. The treasure chest right here. The treasure chest is locked. Use a thief key. Of course I'll use a thief key. A glam robe, huh? Hello, I'm Marin. Do you remember me from Falrish? It's so hard to save money, but I'll keep trying. Hehe. Okay, I didn't know if I recruited her or not. Hey, I think that's it as far as the stuff. I got the tiny metal, 23 gold, speed ring, 7 gold, life acorn, glam robe, and fur hat. I'm reading it off the list that I have here. So now it is time to recruit 5 more characters to get to the next level. But before that, I'm going to actually go talk to Sim again, just to get his overall impressions of how... Actually, wait a second. I'll talk to him in a second here. Just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. The well used to be over there. They moved it all the way over there. Don't make any sense to me why they would do that. I'm not referring to the NPCs that, I'm referring to the developers of the game. It was an intentional decision on their part. The beginnings of a town can finally be seen thanks to you, but our work isn't done yet. This town still has more room for development. I'm counting on you. Okay then, so now I'm gonna go back to recruiting more characters. And here's our next character. My name is Sophie. I want to be the best bunny girl in the world, but this place doesn't have a bar I like. Do you want to mention Dialac? Yes. Of course, this is in Coastal here, so... they might build a big bar someday in a town like that. Okay, I'll go to that town then. And there we go. Now it's on to the next one. I believe that makes a total of 16 now. And next up is this farmer guy. Check out how I can use my hoe. Hi-ya! But it's no use. My skill with the hoe is meaningless around here. If you know a place I can use my hoe skills, tell me now. Do you want to mention Dialect? Yes. This is Coastal's Inn, by the way. That's it. Thanks, travelers. I, Zuran, will go there. So now I have a total of 17. On to the next one. This is the basement of the armor shop in Coastal, and now I'm going to recruit this old granny here. My name is Frock. You wouldn't happen to know of a nice, pleasant town somewhere, would you? The fortune teller told me something terrible would happen to me if I continued living here. I don't really believe her, but I still thought maybe I'd better move. You want to mention Dialect? Yes. That's very kind of you. I can rest easy again. I'll move there right away. So now I have a total of 18. I'm in the church in Falrish right now, and I'm going to recruit this guy. I told them I wanted to be a bartender, but I got rejected. Are there any bars that would hire me? My name is Harris, by the way. Do you want to mention Dialect? Yes, I do. Wow, even though I don't have much experience, I bet someone there would hire me. Uh-huh, exactly. So now that makes a total of 19. I'm in the inn in Falrish, and I'm going to be talking to this guard here to recruit him. My name is Rudd. I used to work as a guard for a wealthy family, but I was released because I argued with my employer. Are there any towns where my skills would be appreciated? Would you like to mention Dialect? Yes, I would. That place sounds great. I'll go there right away. So now I have a total of 20 characters recruited, and I'm going to go and check out what the town is like now. And here we are. Let's enter. And obviously there's a fairly big improvement. This place actually is starting to look like a town now. I'm going to get lots of people to come here and make this town the biggest in the world. It is not a large town, but it is quiet and nice. The air is wonderful. Having real shops makes this town seem different. Actually, yeah, it does. Let's talk to this guy. See if he's updated his... No, he hasn't. Actually, doesn't that seem worse than the last time? Huh. So... let's enter this place very fast. And use smell. There's no more treasure on this floor, but it doesn't mean that there aren't some things that I can find. The hero took the Immigrant's diary from the shelf and started reading it. With the opening of a new inn, the settlement is finally starting to feel like a real town. If the population keeps increasing, the town could grow into the largest city in the world. Okay. Actually, I'll use smell outside too. Unopened treasure chest 2. I hope it's not counting that one behind the counter there. Because if it is, then I don't know what to say. Oh, there was a little path there that I didn't see before. I better go inside again, and that blends in really well with the wall. There we go. And of course, all the treasures here restocked. So we will be taking whatever we can from here. Oh, great, it's another evil pot. I'll just destroy him with another rock throw. Oh, it didn't do it. It didn't kill him that time. But it didn't matter because Hero came in and did finish the job. So, treasure chest was empty. Treasure chest is locked. They shouldn't have included empty treasure chests. That's just my opinion, but I'm gonna use these life acorns on Hero very fast. Just because I can. So now that I've done that, there's no more treasure in this place. May as well go back through here. Toss that around. And check out the house from this side, just to make sure there isn't anything that I can interact with. No more treasure on this floor. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is a new recruit. Yeah, my name is Red. I'm from Falrish. I get along well with the people in this town. I enjoy living here. Well, I'm glad. I'm Zuran. Check out how I can use my hoe. Yeah! My hoe skills have really improved since I was in Coastal. Okay. I think I've already talked to that one dwarf guy there before. Probably. It doesn't really matter if I have it or not. Smell. No more treasure on this floor. But there is an old guy down here. I dropped my false teeth in the well. Okay. I kind of feel bad for that guy. Unopened treasure chest remaining 2. I am Frock, from Coastal. Thanks to you, nothing terrible has happened to me. Hello, I'm Lily. Okay, I've already talked to her before. I know that there's one that I talked to that joined between this, the last upgrade and this one. At least I think there was. The Immigrant's diary from the shelf and started reading it. So far, we've let people build as they please without any unified planning. But the time has come to establish some guidelines. For example, we need to choose between residential and commercial development. But how should we go about this? So that's actually something important. Basically, as you recruit characters, having specific types of characters will influence the final form of the town. And ooh, cool, tiny metal. And that's important because you naturally want to have specific towns for different things. Like, for example, there's one where you get a casino. And obviously that has its own benefits compared to one that has a bazaar, which, you can buy stuff from. So it really just depends on who you recruit. Now, obviously I can kick out immigrants that I don't need anymore. That's gonna be fun. Not really. So yeah, I'll figure it out as I go along. I got a strength seed, huh? Hopefully one of these has yes. Thank goodness. So now it should say 0, right? Yeah. That was what I was the most worried about. Was having that one treasure chest counting. The one that was behind that that shelf that I couldn't reach. Because sometimes that's happened. A seashell hat. Okay. And maybe I haven't talked to her. Yeah, this is a character that I recruited recently. I'm Sophie from Coastal, the one that wanted to be the best bunny girl in the world. I love this town, but I've still got a long way to go before I'm the best. Well, that's cool, I suppose. Now that I've done that, there's only the inn left to explore, I think. I've already explored all those places. So the inn and weapon shop. I wasn't expecting a weapon shop. Let's talk to this guy. Yeah, not very impressive. If this was like really early on in the game and I managed to get this place unlocked, then maybe the mallet would have been impressive, I don't know. But at this point in time, it's no longer impressive. Which is a shame. Okay, cool, a bow tie. And now I think that that's everything. Now let's go talk to Sim, because I believe he has some new stuff to say. Aside from just, you know, some extra dialogue. I think he actually has a new feature for us. As the town grows, all kinds of people have populated the area. Some have expressed dissatisfaction here, though, and would like to leave for other towns. What should we do? So, basically, there are three options here. Residence tells me who I have, and what their profession is. Like, for example, Cebu is a sister from Orf. Marin is a bunny from, bunny girl, rather, from Falrish, and so on. And this is just to give, like, the player the ability to understand which characters they have and stuff. And then there's this exchange option. Now, the exchange option is interesting. Basically, if you have another save from a different playthrough, you can exchange characters from that save with this one. So if I wanted specific characters or whatever, I could do that. I'm not going to do that right now. But I do happen to have another save that I can take advantage of from a previous playthrough. And then the ask to move thing is basically just kicking him out of the place. Got it. Please continue to help Dialac develop. So now I'm back to recruiting more characters. The next upgrade will be the last for this video, but I will still recruit 2 more characters after the next upgrade, just so I can have the total of 27 for Disc 1. Okay, so I'm in Dune Village right now, in the inn of Dune Village to be more precise, and this is the next character I'm going to recruit. My name is Kamen. I'm a thief. Sorry for whispering, but I just broke out of prison. But I'm rehabilitated, I promise. Please tell me someplace I can live. Do you want to mention Dialac? Yeah, sure. Here describes Dialac. What? I had no idea such an intriguing place existed. First, I'll just get myself a little money for the trip. I'll just go to that town immediately. Thanks. So that makes a total of 21 characters recruited now. That guy was, interesting. I don't know if we should have recruited him or not, but yeah. Now I'm currently at Crage, the inn in Crage to be more precise, and this is the next character I'm going to recruit. It's another one of those prisoner guys. Eek, please let me go, I'm innocent. Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to arrest me. I'm Cleo. They put me in jail even though I was innocent, so I escaped. Are there any good places I can go into hiding? Do you want to mention Dialac? Yes. Here it describes Dialac. Perhaps I could blend in and return to my work as a craftsman there. Thanks. So that makes a total of 22 characters now. I am in Little Rudd's church right now, and this is the next character I'm going to recruit. I don't like cleaning, so every time my place gets dirty, I move. I wonder where I should move to next. Do you know any good places? Do you want to mention Dialac? Yeah, sure. Here it describes Dialac. Oh wow, thanks, I'll go right away. My name's Yasim. I'll finally be able to rinse my hands of this mess. And that should make a total of 23 now. I am now in Little Rudd's Inn, and this is the next lady I'm going to recruit. My name is Stera, and there isn't a single man here good enough for me. Do you know of any towns with lots of strong, manly men? Do you want to mention Dialac? Yes. Here it describes Dialac. Wonderful. I knew I could count on you to lead me towards cute men. Thanks, traveler. I wonder what would happen if, like, the most of the characters they had there were, female. Or, like, all female. That would be funny. Anyways, yeah, that should make a total of 24 now. I am now at the inn in Hamelia here, and I'm going to recruit this merchant. This will be the 25th one, and then I will go back to Dialac to see what has changed. I've made up my mind. I'm going to open my own store. Nothing's going to stop me. The name is Han, and is that Han or Hane? And you've got to help me find a place to go into business. You've just got to. Okay, I'll tell him about Dialac. Alright, I'm going into business myself and nothing's going to stop me now. So now it's time to go find out what's changed. Okay, let's enter. Oh, look at that. It's changed a fair amount and they moved the well again. I bet you can catch fish in that lake near the entrance. I think I'll give it a try. The size of this town is unbelievable when you consider its beginnings. I want to know what kinds of weapons are being sold in the shop. We should take a look. Is the stone still there? Yes, it is. First of all, let's check out what's inside here. You smell. There's no more treasure. Okay. Now, there's only going to be two treasure chests in this place, or whatever. 2 items I can get, essentially, which is unfortunate, but yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. But I will still try to be as thorough as possible in my investigation in case there are any bookcases or anything like that that I might find that has extra dialogue. Okay. What in the world is she doing out there? That's weird. Unopened treasure chest remaining 2. Okay. Toss these barrels around. So both treasures are going to be in here. It's a mad pot. Oh, never mind. So aside from this mad pot, there should be 2 actual treasure chests in this town. One of them containing a tiny metal. So, thankfully, yeah, I was gonna say, thankfully Melvin can finish it off. Sword dance is surprisingly useful. When you don't have, what's it called, rock throw. Yay, a tiny metal. Okay. I wonder what their inventory is like. Let's find out, shall we? Nothing interesting there, unfortunately. And unfortunately, nothing interesting there either. They could have tried a little bit harder to make that worth it, but whatever. No big deal. Let's see. Did I already explore this house right here? It's a big house, whatever it is. What in the world? The way they designed that is weird. Unopened treasure chest remaining 1. Okay, it should be in this cabinet, yeah. I found some tights. Now it's just going to be me making sure there isn't any kind of bookcases around here. Or any other treasures that they may have missed in the listing. What's this guy gonna say? What's the matter? You trying to tell me this ain't a toilet? Yeah? Well, what do you know? It ain't a toilet, but why should I care? That's gross. That's everybody's drinking water, dude. Including yours. There's no more treasure on this floor. Oh, I didn't expect there to be a staircase here. That's interesting. I'll be going up that side, reading, going through the bookshelves and stuff. What the? Oh. Hero took the Immigrant's diary from the shelf and started reading it. In today's discussions, the two sides remained utterly divided, and the talks finally had to be suspended. We just can't agree on anything. The other side says we should cut the number of private homes and turn the whole town into casinos. It's not even funny. I wonder if that's indicative of what might happen in the near future. I know that a casino is one of the things that I want to get for sure, just for the sake of being able to, what do you call it, get the prizes that they have there. Oh, I don't know why I talked to her. Did I already try to read this bookshelf? I wasn't paying attention. Alright. And I don't see anything else up here, so... Now it's time to exit this place and go to the next building. They finally have a church. And several bookcases besides, so... There were no special books, unfortunately. Here are read from the priest's records of confessions. Father, forgive me, for I have sinned. I've done it again. I simply can't help myself. I know it's wrong, but I can't stop peeing when people are in the bath. Oh, that's gross. Here are read from the priest's records of confessions. He called me an adulterous sycophant and made fun of me, so I lost my temper. And when he left his seat for a minute, I dropped a huge nose slime in his coffee. Yak? Okay. I don't know if I needed to read all that, but whatever. They're building another house over there. I think that's it. I think I've explored this place top to bottom. Every building there is. Now it's time to go talk to Sim again. Just because. And then after I talk to Sim, I'll recruit 2 more characters and then end the video since I can't get to the next level of the town on this disc. As the town grows, all kinds of people have populated the area. Some have expressed dissent. Okay, he's just repeating what he said before. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and recruit those last 2 characters. I am at the inn in Probina, and now I'm going to talk to this guy and recruit him. I am Donpa, a musician looking for the perfect place to live. With my music, I hope to quench the thirst of people's hearts. I am of no use here. Isn't there a town somewhere that's right for me? Do you want to mention Dialac? Yes, I do. Really? That's music to my ears. I'll go there right away. Okay then. Cool. Now it's time to recruit the last character for this disc. And now I'm at the armor shop in Probina, and this is the last character I've got to recruit for this this disc. This cow right here. Moo, 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 moo. Do you want to mention Dialac? Yes, I do. And there we go. That's the final one. So this is where I'm going to be ending the video. Thank you very much for watching. The story video is going to be released alongside this one, and I'm going to be exploring the Halfling Cave in that one. So, yeah. See you there.